You're getting a lot of heat for people telling you how to spend the money of the church. How do you think about that, or how can others really understand the scale of this?
Let me address two things. We have four overarching responsibilities. The mission of the church is to help people learn about and live the teachings of Jesus Christ, to share that message with the world, to strengthen and unite families, and to care for the poor and the needy. Now, we do this all over the world, so in terms of scope, that's the answer. The people who want to tell us how to spend the money, I would just emphasize one undergirding principle. The assets of the church are primarily income consuming. They are not income producing. 20,000 meeting houses and facilities. They're all paid for when they're dedicated. All of the utilities are paid for. They're not passing a plate or collecting money in local congregations. That's all done through the tithes that the members of the church pay all over the world. But you've got fixed costs in the maintenance, the utilities, all of those things for all of those buildings. 315 temples in operation, announced, in design, being renovated or under construction. 4 major institutions of higher education. You don't have to be an accountant to figure out. Those are some big dollars. So when people say, well, what do you do with all that money? Well, there's an episode in the Old Testament about Joseph, who interpreted a dream for the Pharaoh, that there were 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. And in the years of plenty, you better prepare for the years of famine. So people want to speculate about the size of the reserve and all that kind of stuff. $1 billion assisting poor and needy people all over the world annually. $1 billion for education. And it's necessary to maintain the mission of this church, which is to bless the lives of individuals and families.
So you feel good about where you're at? You feel like it's prudent and wise? And
I think it would be imprudent and unwise not to have a reserve.